guys, Sam here, and welcome back to another FIFA 18 experiment video. Today I'm not going to be wasting too much time before we get into today's experiment because it is similar to what we've done in the past two videos. I quickly want to apologize for not uploading a video for a few days, but we should be back within the next couple of days. I should have another video for you. Similar to our Premier League draft, we'll be moving over to La Liga and doing it, which kind of ties into what we're doing here today. Taking a look at what would happen if we put Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid in the same team and seeing how dominant one Madrid team could be. We're not going to just be taking a look at the league today. We're going to take a look at the league and the Champions League, and we'll be taking a quick little look into like the Copa de España, but mainly it's the league and the Champions League we'll be looking at today and seeing what these two fantastic teams together could do. If you guys are going to enjoy today's experiment, please do leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here. And if you have any experiment ideas, leave them in the comments below and leave a like on the ones that you guys want to see as well. Okay, so this is the team represented by Real and Madrid. It's Antoine Griezmann up front with Ronaldo on the left and Bale on the right. Kroos, Casemiro, and Modric make up a midfield three with Marcelo, Ramos, Godin, and Carvajal as the back four. Jan Oblak is in goal. Only 3 Atletico Madrid players making it into the starting 11, but they are 3 very important players. Griezmann is a great striker. Godin is a very good centre-back. The upgrade in all 3 positions, the striker position, the centre-back position, and the goalkeeper position, is all +3. Benzema, Varane, and Keylor Navas all 85 rated. Griezmann, Godin, and Oblak all 88 rated. So they come straight in and improve this team big time. Also, it's kind of funny how that works. That 3 Real Madrid 85 rated players are getting replaced by 3 Atletico Madrid 88 rated players. That is a little bit amusing. Could have gone with a back 3 and put Varane in there, but then you'd lose Marcelo, so I thought it was better to play a back 4. But speaking of Varane, he's on the bench. With him is Benzema, Carrasco, Isco, Koke, Felipe Luis, and Keylor Navas. So 2 more of the Atletico Madrid players on the bench. And then on the reserves, we have Diego Costa, Asensio, Vitolo, Jimenez, Saul Savage, Gaetan Vasquez, Kovacic, Juanfran, and Gamero. So a lot of the Atletico Madrid players coming in here as reserves, which I think is a very important part of this team. The rotation is going to be a real essential part of this team for them to succeed in all competitions. So I think even these players should be getting a lot of game time. So as previously mentioned, we will definitely be focusing on the league, of course, but also in this experiment, we'll be taking a look at the Champions League. Real Madrid's group consists of Napoli, Olympiacos, and Copenhagen. So that should be an easy qualification and hopefully a first place ahead of Napoli to get themselves in a good position in the round of 16. Okay, so halfway through the season, this is what the league table looks like. Real Sociedad are having a fantastic season, undefeated halfway through the season. Technically, they are a little bit over halfway through the season. There's a couple teams that have played 18 games, a couple have played 20 games. The main thing is that the Madrid team is in second at the moment, and they're 5 points clear of pretty much what will be their main rivals for the title in FC Barcelona. There are a 5-point gap between the two teams. I'm not expecting Sociedad to keep this going, but credit to them. 20 games undefeated in the league is quite astonishing. In the Champions League, this is what the knockout stages look like. Of course, Real Madrid picking up first place in their group. They face Roma. Napoli, who came second, pick up FC Barcelona, and that was the difference between first and second. Imagine Madrid came second and got Barcelona in the round of 16. So before we get to the end of the season, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to simulate these knockout stage games with Madrid, and we're going to see how far they can go. I'm expecting them to get to the final. I mean, a semi-final. Maybe they might get knocked out by a big team. Depends who they get in the draw, but I'm expecting them to get through Roma. So let's get as much of the Champions League done as possible, and then we'll see how everything wraps up. Okay, here's the first leg. It is a Roma home leg, and of course you can see the team there for the Madrid side is 100% fit and healthy. So you would be expecting over 2 legs Madrid to do the job. Roma might be able to pull a result here at home. I wouldn't be too surprised because they do have a very, very good team. They also have Quaresma in there, but look at that midfield 3 of De Rossi, Nainggolan, and Gonalons. It's a very, very strong team, but wow, Casemiro, second yellow card in the first half. He's gone already. So it looks like Madrid will have to play the rest of the game with 10 men. I can't believe that. 45 minutes down to 10 men. Not that it matters in simulated games. And as you can see, there we go. It is the 90th minute. It's a 0-0 draw, and I think in the circumstances, Madrid would be pretty happy with that. Moving on to the second leg, you would expect Madrid to have the upper hand here, but also, well, okay, there we go. First minute, Marcelo scored. There's the 1-0, but I was going to say Roma's goals now mean more. They were almost valued higher, so, well, they are valued higher, not almost. So 1 goal here from Roma puts them in the position to qualify, which means Madrid needs to find a second goal as quick as possible. 1 hour now gone in the game. It is still 1-0 and it's still a danger zone. Cruz puts away a penalty to make it 2-0 as Edin Dzeko picks up a bit of an injury, and that's the game. No, Schick picks up an 89th minute goal. It's a little bit too late for Roma, and it's a 2-1 win for Madrid. A bit closer than I was expecting, to be honest. So all credit to Roma for pushing Madrid to the edge of their limits there. So there is round of 16 done and dusted, and as you can see in the quarterfinals, a huge match for the Madrid side here with PSG. Similar to real life, they will be facing each other. However, this time in the quarterfinals in real life, they do play in the round of 16 in real life. Manchester City play Napoli. Napoli actually getting past FC Barcelona. Incredible stuff. Tottenham going through against Bayern Munich, face Chelsea, and Manchester United will be playing Juventus after both teams picked up pretty comfortable wins. But before we look at the semi-finals, Madrid has to get through PSG, and that is not easy at all. So let's take a look at how they do against the French side. And once again, it is an away leg to kick things off for the Madrid side, and Saul is playing again, which means something has happened to Casemiro. Not exactly sure what's going on. It's not that red card. It's a completely different issue. But the issue right now for the Madrid side is that Cavani has put up PSG 1-0 in the 8th minute. Going to the second half, it is now up to Madrid to at least get an away goal here, especially considering that PSG are very, very likely to score again. I mean, they are an attacking threat. However, 15 minutes left in the game. Looks like it might end 1-0. Cavani makes it 2, and that could be the deciding factor in these two legs. Had it been 1-0, I think Madrid would have been okay, but 2-0 without an away goal, this is a very, very tricky situation for Madrid now. Madrid now looking for 2 unanswered goals. If they can't get 2 unanswered goals, they'll need 4 goals in total. Of course, if PSG score 1, a 3-1 win or a 2-1 win wouldn't be enough. They would need a 4-goal tally here. Bale puts them up 1-0 in the 29th minute, which is a very, very good. Going to the second half. Now, Ronaldo makes it 2-0 with Griezmann picking up a bit of an injury. Bale makes it 3, and Neymar makes it 3-1. This is the position I was talking about now with Madrid with 10 minutes left, needing a goal to go through because the away goal ruling. And PSG, despite the 3-1 loss, the efforts in the first leg has put them through to the semi-finals, and that is it for the Madrid team. Quarterfinals. It is against PSG, but that is disappointing. Casemiro has been injured, which is why Saul played both these legs. Not that I think that made a big difference because their ratings are quite similar, but that was disappointing. I was a little bit skeptical if they'd make it after the first leg, but they really should have done better in the first leg, Madrid, and they've been punished for allowing themselves to go into the second leg at a 2-0 deficit. That is criminal. You have it. That is how the Champions League ended up. PSG getting through, of course, but not against Tottenham in the next round. On the other side of things, Manchester United went through Juventus and then Manchester City to then go ahead and beat Tottenham in the final, which means Manchester United won the Champions League. Quickly touching on the Copa de España, it was a final between Barcelona and Madrid, and Barcelona won 1-0, so another piece of silverware that Madrid didn't win, which means now there is a lot resting on this league. If they haven't won the league, they've been absolute failures. And there it is. The league table, wow. A 5-point deficit Barcelona were at halfway through the season. They've turned that into a 3-point lead and a La Liga title. Real Madrid in second, 3 points behind them. Sociedad losing 5 games in the second half of the season put them in third, with Villarreal in fourth, 1 point ahead of Valencia. Atletico Madrid, they did get out of the 20th position. They end up picking up 19th, but look at that defensive record and attacking record. I don't even know how they got that many points with that record. Taking a look at some of the individual performances, Ronaldo picked up 21 goals for Madrid and Griezmann picked up 16. Going a little bit further down for the Madrid side as well, Saul picked up 12, so it looked like he made a pretty good impact filling in for Casemiro. In terms of the league winners, Barcelona, Suarez picked up 16. Coutinho also picked up 16, with Leo Messi picking up 14 goals. In the assists, Ronaldo was at the top again, so top goal scorer and top assists for this season. 10 assists for him. Saul again also there with 8 assists, so he looks like he had an incredible season. For the league winners, Barcelona, Messi with the 8 assists, Suarez with 6. Taking a more in-depth look at the Madrid side, Ronaldo, of course, we said, got 21 goals and 10 assists in all 38 league games. Really, really good from him. Griezmann, 16 goals, 4 assists in 27 league games. Could be pretty happy with that. Saul coming in, playing 30 games for the season, picked up 12 goals and 8 assists. Gareth Bale, 9 goals in 17 games. Modric, 8 goals, 4 assists in 24 games. Lucas Vazquez, not bad with 5 goals, 5 assists in 18 games. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good some of those individual performances were. This Madrid team has been one of the most disappointing. Of course, with the other teams we made, we weren't expecting to win anything. This one was different. This is Real Madrid with the additions, the bolstering from Atletico Madrid, two of the best teams in the world. They couldn't beat PSG in the Champions League. They couldn't beat Barcelona in the league. They couldn't even beat Barcelona in the Copa de España. They choked. I'm sorry to say, but this Madrid team choked. So that is it, guys. That is the end of today's experiment. Kind of like what we've done with Milan and Merseyside, but a bit different because, like I was saying before, this is two really good teams coming together and trying to see how they perform on two very big stages with the La Liga and the Champions League, and unfortunately them coming up short, but I hope you guys did enjoy it either way. If you did enjoy today's experiment, guys, please do leave a like on it. Subscribe if you are new around here and you want to stay up to date with the content. Between last video and this video, we hit 30,000 subscribers, guys, so I quickly want to say thank you for that. It's not a huge milestone for me, if I'm being completely honest, but it is nice to see some great progress on the channel, and I can't thank you guys enough. Motivating me, really, to see the numbers that I'm getting, to see the subscribers just going up and up and up, and you guys supporting me in the comments have been fantastic as well. It really is motivating, so thank you so much for all your support. Really, it does mean a lot. And I would just say that 30,000 subscribers is just a bit of a pit stop, guys, onwards and upwards, and I really do feel like we can get places, so thank you so much for your support. If you have any suggestions for experiments, like I said at the top of the video, do leave them in the comment section below. But other than that, guys, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy today's video. I hope you had a good day. I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.